What's up SAAB fans around the world, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I think we should do a lot more doing and very much less talking, because in the last video it has been a lot of talking, it has been a lot of troubles, a lot of problems. So today's video will be like the OG days when we did like a fun little upgrade, a DIY upgrade that make the car look a little bit more nice and nothing bad could really happen. So that's one of those videos, so enjoy! So the object for today is my beautiful Ng9-5 in Arctic White, which I bought as a vector space, but it has the upgraded Aero interior, it has the Aero body kit and also the Hirsch body kit or Hirsch body kit all the way around. But in today's video we will do a little mod. At first we will lower the car because now it sits on like winter ride height, so it has quite a gap. So this will be taken care of. Same goes for the rear. We have like a plenty of a gap. And we also might space out the rear wheels a little bit for a more aggressive stance. And these are really nice rims. They are Fond metal rims, so like a quality rim from Italy. But the design is really not for Ng9-5, I don't think. It's extremely nice to have 20-inch winter wheels. But now for the summer I want to do something else, so we are going to lower the car and we are going to paint the rims. So if you don't like the design on your car, you could paint your rims black, because that will like hide the design of the wheel. It will almost make the wheel disappear, because black is not my favorite color. Like silver is my preferred color. But we will make them gloss black, space them out, lower the car, and we will also add some vinyl wrapping to these door trims, or the chrome list that goes around, and also the hockey stick right here. So I have a little bit of gloss black vinyl that we are going to apply. So the theme for the car will be like gloss black around the windows, gloss black wheels, and a little bit lowered and a little bit stands out. So I think that will be quite a nice upgrade, and we will do this as simple as possible, like the old days, the easy DIY days. So I bought some spray paint from Biltema, your local Fast and the Furious store. So we got 1 can of aluminum primer, 3 cans of black rim paint and 3 cans of clear coat. After the rims has been painted, I will also do like a ceramic coating on them, which will make the paint last a lot longer. And I have done this on previous cars, and they have always like withstand like degreaser and rim cleaner and stuff like that. So that is what we are going to do today, and I hope it turns out great. And it will make my calipers pop out a lot more with the black wheels. So I think it will be quite aggressive look afterwards, even though I do not really prefer gloss black wheels. But as I said, a lot less talking, a lot more of doing. So here is like a montage of all the steps to getting this car to the black wheels. wrapping is done. What do you think? This is the OEM side with the chrome, and here we have the new side with the black. I'm not the best wrapper, but I think it turned out quite okay if you don't get up close and into details. I think this looks kind of good. It flows with the line of the like mirror cap and the window and everything. I think it looks better. Of course, if you have silver wheels, then might go with the silver or the chrome. I don't know. Leave a comment down below what you think. Now I will take the car out and we will start to prep the wheels. To start to prep the wheels, and I'm using just this kind of Scotch-Brite to rough up the surface. A few of these rims are quite nice and a few of them has a little bit of scuffs, or not a few of them, I think it's like only one. So I will grind this down quite a bit just so it gets smooth. Then just rough up the surface really nice. Then add the primer, the paint, and then the clear coat, and let them cure for a while. Right now it's 20.4 degrees inside of the garage, so it's quite okay. This is not going to be like a premium job, but I hope the results turn out quite okay. To stop filming last night because when I had applied the second coat of paint, I started to apply the clear coat and it got so hazy inside of the garage, so I didn't want to have the camera in here. But we ended up with one coat of primer, 2 coats of the paint, and then light coat of clear coat, then a heavy coat of clear coat. So in total a few coats of paint, and for being a spray paint job inside of the garage, I think it's decent, pretty smooth surface. So now we will remove all of the cards gently to not remove the paint, and then apply a little bit of magnify coating to protect the wheels. Then just pull in the car and we will start to lower the suspension. inside of the garage. It's jacked up. I think it looks quite mean with this wrap around the windows, so we will keep it for a little while at least. I just want to mention a few highlights before we start to actually lower the suspension. These 4-piston Brembo brakes I installed and painted like, could it be 3 years or something, and this car has been running year round, and I painted these calipers with 2K clear coat, and they are laser red from SAAB, and the Brembo logo is a vinyl sticker that sits outside. Until this day it sits so nice and it looks amazing, even though all the abuse. So we will start, and you can see I've not touched these coilovers since last year, and I don't know, I think I raised the car a little bit and it has this protection on the coil. So we will remove this. You can see it's from Street Performance, and I have D2 track coilovers. I will just set down the camera a little bit. It's very hard to do this with one hand. You can see the inside of the cover looks pretty nice. The outside needs a little bit of a wash. Now it's pretty dark, but you can see that the coilover has survived dramatically better than it would have without it. So it definitely does its job. So this will make it a lot easier to adjust the rings and lower the car again. If you don't use any type of protection and drive around winter time, then you will have a hard time adjusting it. So if I remember correctly, this is D2 track coilovers, and during the winter I have been riding them on the softest setting. So now we will stiffen them up quite a bit. I think I have 36 adjustment points on the stiffness of the dampener, and same goes for the rear. You can see it's protected, so it will be fairly easy to adjust it. So I think we will start with like 15 or 20 millimeters. I think we will go 15 millimeters in the rear and 15 in the front, and we will see where it ends up. So this is very easy, and this is the big difference between quality stuff and the cheap stuff. I raised this lowering to 15 millimeters between here, and now it's just to thread the whole coilover straps down into it. And usually with cheap coilovers you don't have this adjustment, you only could adjust the spring itself. And maybe you could adjust them like a couple of times, then they will be like seized forever. So this is a big difference. I will check up the actual date, but I think it's like, it must be 3 years at least. Like so. Then you just take your tool and lock it in. Seriously, it takes like 3 minutes to lower it. Super easy. So the one thing I will do, and it's basically the same for the rear, so I won't go into detail, I will just lower it, and then I will do a ceramic coating on the brake caliper also, so it will maintain this nice gloss that it has. Now the wheels are on and it looks kind of mean, I would say. As I said before, it hides the design, but the caliper pops right away. So I spaced out 5 millimeters compared to before, so we will see how it sits when I lower it down, and also added 5 millimeters in the rear. So it looks kind of aggressive when it hangs up in the air, but when it's lowered it will tilt up and camber in a little bit, so I think this will be just perfect. You can see how it goes along with the door trim, like black on black, but still kept all the SAAB unique touches. So we will lower it down and see how it looks. So the height will settle a little bit after a while. Now it has been in the air for a bit of time. We still have some gap right here. I mean, it could be good. We will see how close the front lip will be to the ground. But big improvement in the rear. Really nice fitment. It clears the fender just perfectly, so it won't be able to rub. Yeah, looks quite mean. As I said in the beginning, I prefer big silver wheels, but doing this with like basically no money at all with the things I had in the garage, I think it turned out quite okay. So the biggest final question right now is black window trim or the original chrome. I'm having a real hard time to decide. I mean, it looks quite mean with the door trim black, but at the same time it's not really the car. I don't know. So please leave a comment down below. I will leave the car like 50-50 and I will decide later. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Just as I said before, a quick little remake of what you have at home could turn out to be quite cool actually. So comment down below what you think. Please subscribe to the channel, it means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.